Welcome to the start of episode 5 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Warlock II, the Exiled, and we're playing as the Svarts. And in the last episode, we finally conquered this city here in the middle, the neutral city that was giving us quite a few problems. And now we're pushing up both sides here, working on these werewolves, which are real strong, but I've got Bumbles, the hero. Bumbles is my boy. He is perfect. And he is just clubbing these werewolves to death with some support units behind him. And we've got some bears up here, some trolls, and we've got the remnants of the neutral city, these Naga here, that will take them out with some range units. Might take a little while, actually, because they can retreat kind of far away, and I can only hit them with a couple units at once, but not too bad. I can hit them with spells if I have to. And so what we want to do soon here is go through this portal. Oh no, the Lost World, Dremor World. Oh no, it is a Dremor shard. That's not good. That might mean... I don't know what that means. This is probably a player through here. So, what we want to do is get a settler in here pretty quickly. We want to move that settler over to right here and settle a city, turn it into a fortress city, and then if this player ever tries to leave, they really just can't. They'll just be plopped out right next to a city that will shoot at them. And they can come out in mass and it'll start spawning them further and further away, but they'll always have a up to 500 hit point city right in the way. So that's ideal. I do want to go through there and see who's in there, but I'm going to have to hurry because as soon as they get units out here and realize that I'm in the way, they're going to declare war on me. So let's end turn and see where we are with these Naga. Okay, I'm going through my honorable warriors, doing not much. Okay, Bumbles fighting back up there. Uh-oh, trolls. Oh no, trolls are helping me with the neutrals. Okay, how long do I have left on these summoned crows?
Has been researched, my lord.
Couple turns. Ooh. 75% food increase to a city for an upkeep of 1 mana. I think I want to start casting that. That's going to take a couple turns to finish casting, but we will do that. And then research, what do we want to do? This turns mana into money, but we need mana, not money. This is a upkeep of 1 mana buff for a unit for 20% extra damage elemental. Do we want to go back and get any of these earlier, like, summon rats? I might grab the rats. I like the idea of having a summon. They're quite helpful if an event spawns a unit somewhere that I don't have military, or if I just need a body blocker to protect something really quickly, I can just slap a weak unit in the way, buy some time. Even if it's just 1 attack, it can mean all the difference sometimes. Okay, and then construct building. Oh yeah, in the capital, underground storage, 25% money, and then the next time we can build a structure, we'll be able to build the jewelry plants that give +4 money, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. So let's build this one here. Again, we want to develop that roadway. Even though there's nothing on this world, just in case something ever spawns, units can get to and fro very quickly on this road system. Oh yes, you also need to build probably a couple settlers. I can make more of those small cities. Okay, we need to get through... These guys are real tanky, aren't they?
Attention!
Dang, these guys are tanky! My gosh. Big upkeep, though, so they're... You know, if we were playing them, they would be... They are, like, twice as good as some of my units. What are my guys' upkeep? Yeah, only 1 food. Okay, so we'll start working on these warriors. Sorry, Triton guards.
Okay, and country.
What does this do? Death magic? There's less damage overall, but more death magic, but I can't finish him off this turn. Wow, critical hit of 8 damage. Woo! Big numbers. Adds an action, Curse of Death. Movement points +1, damage, melee damage. Let's do movement. I've really come to appreciate having increased movement. And that's something you can solve later on in the game with spells, but I'm just not there yet. And I'm just hamstringing myself if I'm too slow.
Servants of his stone ship.
You guys can get there and then can't attack. It was maybe not the smartest move. These guys... It's going to be so hard to get through here that I might as well embark them. They should have enough health to be totally fine against this unit. These guys have made their crow. They have not. So let's move them down. Move these guys up.
How may we solve?
Make a crow. And we're going to go into this portal and see what we see. Do that. Sometimes going into these portals sort of like activates the things on the other side, but I don't really care. Oh, I want to know. I want to know. Ugh, gross. Drummer world is gross. Look at this. It's like there's like ground tentacles, just writhing, gross, like bloody pink worm things. Ugh. Yeah, you can see. Dremor in corrupted lands cause extra upkeep. They deal spirit damage to units, and they heal Dremor units for the same amount. And they also... Oh my god. Yeah, production minus 50% food, gold, and mana if you aren't Dremor. Dremor lands are awful and need to be cleansed. And you can get spells that do that, but some of the easier ones to get do not cleanse Dremor corruption. They will change the land underneath the Dremor corruption, but on top it will still be Dremor. So these guys are going to start taking damage and may die if it gets because it says 3 damage and they have 4 health, but it's like plus or minus some percent, so they could actually take 4 and die immediately, but they probably only have 1 turn left. So if they survive, I'll give them magic eye. Oh no, I don't have enough mana, but I'll just move them up. They'll probably get hit by a city or a unit and die, but I just want to get a little sense of how close the nearest units and cities are. How big is this? Maybe the same size. Spooky. Spooky and smoggy and gross. Who needs to go? You guys need to go. Arrows are extra effective against beasts. That was good. Crit. Alright, Bumbles, take him out and loot his house. More gold. Always more gold with these guys. Okay, move you guys up a little bit. What's the sight range now? 3. So they do see these warriors who they probably can't kill in one hit unless they get lucky. And Bumbles, who has 69 health. And you don't have enough movement to move anywhere. You leveled up. Give you some more damage.
Maybe this place.
Forgot I had a settler here. What do I want to do with you? I think I want to move them up. Start headed to here. And we'll settle up there. Yeah, that'll be good right here. It'll take a while to expand big enough, but I don't want to waste too much space. So that'll be nice. Okay. Hitting trolls. Ooh, they survived at least. Bears are spawning. Okay. Well, it's going to be a little more troublesome than I initially thought. Wish I could swap positions with 2 units, but I can't. You guys get out of the way. You can just move over here and just shoot it like, I don't know, the bears. And then you can move up and we'll start whittling down these healers. Okay, and then you... Can you kill those bears with this spell? No. So I think I might hit the trolls. If I hit the bears, their health will get low enough that they may retreat, and I'll move into their space, leaving an opening for these trolls to come in if they want to. We do not want that. These guys are going to time out before I get to see what's on the other side of this portal, but that's okay, I can make more crows. These crossbowmen are great. I love the fact that they have a scouting crow they can summon. That's really nice. My spell is ready. So we'll put that on my food city, which is currently making plus 25. And now it's making plus 40. Goodness. A lot of my money is actually coming from this city, all the food. So I do need to think about making a second city apart from my capital that's money focused, because plus 49 is great, but a lot of it is actually from food, which will disappear as I build more units and as my cities grow. So I have to keep up with the gold as well. You guys just go over here and be in the way, and you should be fine. Bumbles. Let's just go over here. If I go 1-2, I can loot this and hit the werewolves. What's this? Ranged weapon, Hand of Ashes. I don't think I have any other items I can give to him. He can hold a melee weapon and another magic item, and I've got a magic weapon and a ranged weapon. Okay, these
Stand and fight!
rangers can't get into
Servants of his
position to
stone
help.
ship. Attention!
Oh, did my crows die? They did not. So let's sneak in a little bit further. There's a neutral Dremor City. And there's another portal in here, so I do have to conquer, as I feared. This shard leads to the next one. So I do need to conquer this shard. This world. Which is going to be a bit of an ordeal. So we need to fast-track research through the tree to something that can cleanse the land of Dremor corruption. So we can make landfall here, because it's going to be very hard to push through when I'm taking constant damage. And I can't even, I can settle a city, but it'll just do basically nothing on this corrupted land. The Dremor I'm fighting are healing. Yeah, I'm going to need help. Horrible monster is blocking the path forward. The monster creature says in a creepy voice, "Stop. Who would cross this threshold must answer me these questions 3. Ere the other side he see. If you fail, I will sick my pet on you." Okay, I go ahead and ask them. Ask me. I am not afraid of you. First question, who are you? I am the great mage of this world. Okay. And what is your quest? I am going to Ardania to kill the United One, which is, this is technically not the campaign, so that's not what I'm doing, but what is the speed of a hungry bear man? Three. Wrong answer. Snowflake, my sweet... I thought he was calling me a snowflake. My sweet pet, it's dinner time. Come and eat my adorable fuzzy wuzzy. Turns remaining 100 for this polar bear man, who has 3 movement, so that's kind of ironic that I was wrong and it summoned a polar bearman with 3 movement. So, the reason I did that is because this is monsters on a different team from these guys, so they will kill each other, and that's good for me. So I have 100 turns to kill this guy for the quest. I am not worried about that. I will be here. I will definitely be through here in 100 turns. So you guys can just follow up that way.
Settlers!
Oh yeah, these settlers. Go there. And end turn. Okay, good. Everybody's fighting everybody. Ooh, that's good for me. Oh, no! Uh-oh. That's bad news. Okay, they didn't keep attacking the same unit. That's really good for me. Ouch. That polar bear man just attacked me at range? The heck? Okay. Get these settlers through. So I need to get these guys out of here. Here's a nice little trick. I go here and hit. So you can see if I hit these werewolves, I'll deal 22 damage, and I'll take 9 back. If I hit these ones, I'll deal 17 damage and take 6 back. But because I cleave, I can hit the weaker one if I want to take less damage, and the stronger one, it looks like if I want to deal more damage. I'm not sure why I deal more to those ones. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to hit the stronger ones. I'm not worried about Bumbles taking 9 health. And he may kill that second one off this way. Oh man, that was a good hit. Too bad I moved him too far away from my rangers. Whoops.
Prospectors.
Except for these ones.
Aim for the knees.
Okay. They'll regenerate quite a bit, but they can't do much anymore. We can go through the swamp. Nothing's gonna show up here. Yeah, see, it costs 3 movement points, so their movement ended immediately. Get these Svarts going. I want to settle right where these prospectors are. And we have a level up. Melee resistance, elemental, and death. We're going to go elemental and death. That's more likely to be ranged. Melee, I just don't want them in melee in the first place. That's the goal. These guys moved away. I can't embark. I can't get out of here. Or disembark, I guess. Let's hit these bears. Okay, and then we're going to use his special move on these bears. Killing them and turning them into, well, bears, but I have these for 3 turns now. You can use them as a meat shield. Do a little bit of damage over here. This kind of thing freaks me out. Like, can you imagine living here and like you're a sailor and you go fishing every day, like, and there's a pit where water just goes down into the abyss and disappears. Like, look at that. Can you imagine, like, sailing out to this oyster shelf? Just don't fall off, because you'd fall forever. It's terrifying. Like, look at these spooky pits into the abyss. I don't like that. You just wait there, and I don't think I need to spend any mana. I'm not really swimming in mana, so I should save it if I can. Uh-oh, more bears. Uh-oh. Okay, they were so wounded that they couldn't do much damage. That's good. Okay, the monsters are retreating a little bit. That's good, I can move up a little bit more. Feeling kind of squished in here. Let's go up here. Actually, I could have put Bumbles here and got a double swing, but that's okay. This guy also can gain some experience here. Let's move this up. Let's shoot this guy. Okay, and then this guy can probably finish him off. And then, oh, now he's on Plains of Death, so he'll actually heal because he's undead a lot, because you got the ring. He's on the plains. That's actually quite nice. We'll get Bumbles over here. Bumbles is proving that he was worth the million gold I had to spend to buy him. He was what, 700, I think. But yeah, he seems worth it. Definitely for this like relatively early game.
We are Unbreakable.
Hits hard enough to be a big threat, but he's got a ton of health. Really great. Okay. And I can't... Like, these guys aren't accomplishing anything. Maybe if I go around here, that'll, like, convince these guys to... These Naga healers to move back and shoot at them, and then they'll be closer to the shore. That would be nice. Okay, so these settlers are for a money city. If I settle here... 1, 2, 3, 4. I could settle, say, here or here. Oh, the oyster shelf. I should try to get the research to raise the land and settle like here, so that eventually the city would be big enough to hit this oyster shelf, which I can get a lot of money from. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I could put my fortress city here. So let's do that now. Let's get the fortress city on one of these two spots, and then I'll settle. It has to be up here, and then I'll settle probably here with the next one. Okay, the quest has failed. I didn't build a pumpkin farm, though. Yeah, I wasn't going to. Okay, end turn. Ooh, it worked. Okay.
Congratulations. You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
Summon rats. Okay, so we want to get to raise the land. So we've got a little ways to go. So let's get lower the land. That'll be nice to get rid of, like, say, mountains. You can turn hills into plains, too, which can be nice because hills take... You get defensive bonuses on hills, but if there's no chance of fighting occurring there, they're just a hindrance to movement. Construct building. Yes, so we finished our granary, so we've got access to the mill for a 75% bonus. So this is going to jump up even higher. We'll get a new settler.
Attention!
Okay, we've got 2 range units here. And then we might hit them with, let's see what their resistances are. Elemental, okay, so no death resistance, but pretty high elemental. So we want to hit them with the Shadow Bolt. Anyway, can we finish them off with this? No, but it's close. 1 hit point. So that will... I can probably... Yeah, I can get this archer here and finish her off, actually. And move Bumbles up here. Get a big swing. Okay. Finish off this troll and use that spot, please. And I got those bears, so that's good.
Stand and fight.
And you guys go over there. It'll take a little bit of damage from the Plains of Death, but that's totally fine. They'll heal up easily after that. Okay. This place should be cleared. We can actually find out for sure. Still says monsters attack. So I may have missed a monster spawn somewhere. I mean, we'll find out soon. Silver under there. If there's a monster spawn somewhere, we should find out soon when a unit pops up, but otherwise, I feel like I got everything. I don't see anything. Maybe that'll change next turn. We'll see what happens. Okay, level up unit. Oh, Bumbles. Bumbles leveled up. Cold Breath action, Bloodlust action, or damage in melee. Well, I don't know what this does, so we're going to take that because it sounds fun. It is a target plus the next hex in line. 23.8 elemental magic. Frostbite, which slows or freezes them. And it does elemental damage. And then chills the landscape. Oops. Okay, well that sounds fun. That way if he can't get in, like, adjacent to multiple units for his cleave, he can breathe at them. And this breath might be... It may or may not be considered a ranged weapon, so he may actually not even receive a attack back, which would also be nice. Okay, we want to send...
Settlers!
You guys... I mean, the drummer world's next, so I guess everybody should just be headed...
For king and country!
I'm gonna leave these guys, like, here, and they'll just go into defense mode and stay there until my settler gets there, so that if anybody pops out, they can't do anything. And then I did not go through this portal, so I should probably summon a crow next turn and see what's in there. I hope I'm fast enough to block the AI from getting through. I could also go in there and crush the AI. Hadn't considered that yet with my substantial army. I will consider that. You can do the crow. And then next turn they'll go through. And then we're going to get ready to go.
Servants of his stone ship.
Do another crow. I'll give you Magic Eye now. And then... Oh, I think the Bear Man is beating this city up. It's pretty funny. Ah, yes, my quote-unquote military city that I have built almost no military structures in yet. So, what do I want to do? I probably want the basic... Well, no, I wanted these construct things, didn't I? Yeah, I wanted those, but I also really want to just be able to build, like, basic units, too. Something to hold the line, and then some better... Senior Prospectors only do 10 missile damage. 9, and then they only go up to 10. So... honestly, maybe they're not that big of an improvement. So we'll forego them, and we'll head over to the Dragomorts Guild. So we need to do research and digging department, which also gives a 50% research income from the city, which I have this testing site. So that's pretty nice. So we'll do. I want to develop this city, this road system back to the capital, but maybe I'd rather have it around the portal for moving quickly in and out and around it when I'm starting my advance. Let's grab a couple of prospectors. I may need some just cheap and easy units in there.
How may we solve?
Like, some are gonna die. They just are. Embark. Can you embark in one turn? No, you can't. Get you over there. Another settler. I've got my Fortress 1 is on the way. So this one could just be another regular city that I'll... Oh yeah, that's right. I was waiting for Raise the Land. So, in the meantime, maybe this unit will go just make a free city, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could put them here. It would block a little bit of the city's expansion, but it's not very much at all. It's worth it. You can always demolish it later if it's a huge problem, which it won't be. Oh, unit has no tasks. Oops. Sorry, friend. You can go here. And just wait a second. Okay, end turn. Okay. And it looks like we're all out of time for episode 5. So thank you for joining me, and join me next time. We will go see what's on the other side of this portal, which is probably one of the AI mages. And we'll see why they haven't made it through here yet. There must be some sort of monster blocking the way, or it's on an island and they don't have a harbor for some reason. It's unusual. I really want to know why they're not through yet. And we'll start headed into this Dremmer portal. Maybe that's premature. We may need a cleansing spell first, but we're at least going to see what we can do. We're going to develop some more cities up here. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.